Well, God, here I am, coming to you in prayer again. Lord, you know what's going on in my life. You know all the changes that I'm facing and the decisions that need to be made. God, it's really hard for me to tell you this, that I just got laid off from my job. The company was downsizing, hasn't been doing that well. Yeah, I know, God, that you provided another opportunity for me for work, but the only thing is, it's not in this area. We'd have to move away, and I don't really want to. I mean, on top of the fact that we just like living here, Lord, my parents aren't here. Well, you know, my dad, he's been diagnosed with the early stages of dementia. I think my mom really needs me to be here to help her and to help care for my dad. Lord, the kids really love it in school here. I mean, we just started a new year. I can't imagine picking up and moving right now. On top of that, we've been in our house for 15 years. And it's more than a house, Lord. It's a home. Lord, it's just overwhelming. And I don't know what to do. I know that you are God. I know I'm yours. But Lord, if you could just come into my life and give me some guidance. Remind me that you've always been here for me. And if you could, make my path clear, Lord. I need your help.
Yours, I'm your God, unchanging. I have been with you through all of the difficult changes of your life. I even knew you before you were born. And I know that things are weighing heavy upon you right now. You got a lot of baggage that you're carrying, and I do allow you to carry what you can. But I'm there with you to help. Maybe we can clear this up a little bit today, and you can help carry part of your load. Okay? You may be wondering, yours, what this is. This is actually a lot of your life. And I want to remind you, past, present, and future, that I am your unchanging God, and I'm with you always. I don't know, yours, if you remember these.
Oh, it's Matt the monkey. Oh, I was gifted you and I had my ear tubes taken out or put in. I don't really remember, but I remember being in the hospital and the nurses came around and I got to have you, and look how dirty you are and matted up your fur. Matt, we had some good times, and I can't believe you gave me this too.
Yeah?
Oh, I had this until I was 3.
I remember.
Can I?
It's up to you.
Oh, it's so good! It's so good! Oh, man, I just remember I can remember grabbing Matt and my pacifier, crawling up into my dad's lap and sitting there and having him hold me and comfort me when I was sad or mad or whatever it was. It's just amazing. It feels like it was just yesterday. Oh, it's amazing how fast life changes.
Change comes quickly and is difficult, but I was with you, yours, in that time of your life. Remember these?
Oh, my crayons and my paper! I used to love doing artwork when I was a kid. May I?
Help yourself.
Oh boy.
I know what you're going to draw.
Beautiful, huh? Do you know what it is?
Yes, I do.
Oh, because you're God.
That's correct.
Oh, it's a picture of my family. There's mom and dad and my sisters and my dog. And oh, isn't it great? My mom loved my artwork when I was a kid. She would always hang it up on the fridge right after I drew it. There was even a whole wall in our house just covered with artwork that we did. It seems like it was just yesterday that I would sit down and color like this, and it's amazing how fast life changes.
Change is difficult, yours. You've been through many changes. Here to remind you, I was with you in that change. Oh, remember these?
I do. Oh, that's the key to my first car ever. It was a 5-speed manual transmission. Oh, she purred like a ravaging bear. She just roared and roared and roared. It was minivan. Do you remember that?
I
do. Every teenage boy's dream. Not really. If only it had been a green Nova, that would have been even better. But the minivan, I used to just drive all around town. We used to cruise the strip. Oh man, it was good. That was good times.
You could confess from your driving, but we won't go there this morning.
It just seems like it was yesterday that I was taking that test. It's just amazing how fast life changes.
Change comes and it's difficult, but again, I was with you through all of those changes. This is something extremely special in your life, I think.
My Letterman's jacket! Oh, I wonder if it still fits.
The coat might, but when you were playing, your hat did. You got kind of a big head about things back then.
Wow. Gee, look at that. All conference? Dude, I almost forgot all about this. State participant? Wow. Yeah, my buddies and I used to walk around. What is this? Ooh. A little bank slip from right before I graduated high school. $528.60 in my savings account. I could use that with this whole loss of job thing. What's it? Oh, bouncy ball. Cool. Oh, I must have been really cool in high school. Actually, I remember my buddy Alex and I, we would wear our Letterman's jackets and walk around the hallways bouncing this. Oh man, Alex, what happened to him? But all of my buddies I played sports with, we used to talk like those days would never end. I don't even know where some of them are now. Man, it seems like it was just yesterday, but it's amazing how fast life changes.
Change comes and is difficult, but again, I was with you in that time of your life as well. Remember this?
Whoa, my very first iPod Nano, 1 gigabyte of space. It could hold like 5 songs. I remember. Wow, this was so cool back then. Oh man. And then it's just, isn't it amazing how fast technology changes? I mean, I got the iPhone, but this thing is old. Did you know they have a new iPhone?
Yes, I do.
Are you going to get it?
I don't think I need one.
You don't? I might get it, but oh man, it seems like it was just yesterday I was listening to that, and now it's just, technology is just changing so fast.
Change is difficult. I was with you there too. Let me remind you of a change. Remember this?
My wedding, how could I forget it? I still remember as the tears rolled down my cheeks as I watched my soon-to-be bride walk down the aisle, and hundreds of people gathered there together just to celebrate our love for one another and to watch. Oh man, it seems like that was just yesterday. It's amazing how fast life changes.
Change is difficult. I've been with you through all of your marriage, the good and the bad. Remember this?
Do I? Hey, it's the ultrasound picture of my first child. Oh, I still remember when the ultrasound technician was showing us all the pieces of anatomy on that ultrasound. And what I was most impressed about were the kidneys. It was marvelous to me to think that little baby in my wife's belly had kidneys. How cool is that? Oh, my first child, that first ultrasound. Now we've got 17 kids.
I know.
Or at least it seems like.
Been with you through all those changes too. This is part of your past. You have the memories of them ingrained in your life. Not all of them are necessarily good memories because change has been hard. And you've come to me today in prayer, bringing yet another situation steeped with multiple times of change. And I need to share with you yours something that may help. From generations to generations, I am God. You've been part of a family of faith, yours. Your mom and dad brought you to the waters of holy baptism, where you were claimed to be mine. And you were baptized into the Christian faith. And you were taught and told that I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. And that spiritual washing that took place in a similar font like this. I put my claim on you, and I'm never going to let go. I sent my son, Jesus. He suffered and died for you. And I know you worship often, yours, you and your family. And you received the precious body of Jesus Christ and his blood shed for you upon Calvary's cross. It is a reassurance, not just going through the motions, that I am God and that you are mine. And each time you receive such a blessed gift, it comes to you no matter how much of your life is changing.
You know what? It makes a lot of sense. I was brought up in the church. I mean, we went to church every week as a family, and I think I've been pretty consistent throughout my life, but I'll be honest with you, right? There's so much of that going to worship week after week, volunteering, participating, and stuff that, I'll be honest, it just sometimes felt boring. It felt like the same thing over and over and over again. The way you put it, it kind of makes sense. I look at my life and it's just so fast. It's just so fast and it seems so fleeting. Just change upon change upon change, and yet you just keep doing the same thing over and over. You give me your grace when I need it. You give me your mercy when I need it. When I need to be corrected, you give it. It makes sense, Lord. Thanks for being the same yesterday and today and forever.
This trunk could be considered baggage. Baggage that you've carried for a very long time. Some of it good, some of it not so good. I want to remind you that you are mine, and that you can bring all of the weight of all of the change to me, for I have been with you always. Come to me, all you who are weary, and I will give you rest. I will give you rest, for I am your God, and I am with you always. In all your yesterdays, in all your todays, and forever. God.
Yours.